Hello and welcome back again to a Monster Hunter World PC video, this time about the GTX 1050 4GB again. I read a lot of comments, please guys, can you test it again with the new NVIDIA driver and with the update from Capcom? Yes, I can do. So I updated it to the new version of the NVIDIA. It's now the 6th, so we have still 3 days to go. And this was the last update, so we try directly. We will try it on the low and the medium settings. High and highest makes really no sense. So if we have a look now, if we check the display, still on 1080, no limit, VSync off, graphic settings we go on low. Here we leave it like it is. Anyway, volume rendering quality is off, so we leave it like it is. And now we will have a look inside. What I tell you directly, I did a video before, but I have to stop it because my CPU usage was too high. So I was in I playing on a Windows 10. So in the energy settings, you have the CPU usage, and on 100%, if I leave it like on 100% CPU usage, it was the temperature up to 100 degrees. I have to stop the video, really. So that's why I limit it now. So I limited now my CPU usage to 95%. This is only because it was too hot. So the i7 was really too hot, and that's why I have to limit it. So if you see your temperature increase too high, so you use, for example, 100 degrees Celsius, go in your energy settings and put down the CPU usage to 95%, because now this is fine. Okay, I can live with it, really, because before it was 100 degrees Celsius. I have to really to stop the video. My laptop was cooking. Okay, so now we're on the lowest settings with no FPS limit. Okay, it's night time, I'm sorry for this, but I tried it before, so the frame is nearly the same. We are around 70 FPS. Also during the day, so it makes a little difference for sure, but I test it now here and you see it's fine. The GTX 1050, I think with the NVIDIA update, I'm sure it's not the last one, because also in the NVIDIA, in the experience, I don't see the game, so I think there will be another additional update. But you see now it's working fine, but be careful really about your CPU temperature. So if the CPU temperature is too high, go in your settings and limit it, because it makes no sense really to run it like hell and you overcook your PC. So you see the FPS, it's fine, it's around 70. Yes, during the daytime it was around 65, 67. So, but I think it's fine. You see also if there's more light, if it's darker. So on the low settings, you see you can play it. We will try now with the new driver. We go back to the title and change it to the mid settings, because this was on the lowest settings, and we try the mid setting. So we will have a look. We go back. But really, I really worry about your PCs, about the processor. The temperature was really high, so I recommend really download a program so you can monitor your CPU or your GPU, for example with the MSI Afterburner, what I'm using, because you have to be really careful. I was so surprised when I see 100 degrees Celsius, so I stopped directly the video, because about the game I will not damage my PC, you know. So, and Monster Hunter World on the PC, it's really high CPU and GPU use. So we go now to the next settings. We go to the mid settings, and here we volume rendering off, and now we try the mid settings. High, what I told you, high and highest makes no sense with the 1050. So, and that's why we try it. And you see also now directly the frames, it's around 44, 60. Okay, this is now the loading screen, so this we cannot compare. So we go into the game. And I think for the GTX 1050 really here is the limit. So if you want to run it with really 60 frames you have to go to the lowest settings. You can run it, but be careful about your CPU. I know I tell you again, but the CPU use the temperature, it was not acceptable really. So the loading time is also fine, also on the laptop. But you see it's only 42 frames. So also with the new graphics driver on the mid settings with volume rendering off, I get now in the night time it's around 40. Yeah, only 40 you see. But it's running on 100%, you see already. So that's the limit, really. That's the limit for the 1050. Here's the limit. If they bring an update, or I don't know what they can do in this time, or yeah, really hard, you know, because this is, I think, one of the lowest graphics card, the 1050. If I have a lower like this one, I will put a link down below so you can compare your graphics cards. Put in, for example, the 1050 4GB or the 1060 what I use in the previous video, or the 980 Ti. You can compare it to your graphics card. But I think here you see it's on 43, 42 FPS. If you want to run it smoothly or acceptable with these settings, because this I can change here, go to 30, for example 30 frames, because this is what they recommend also, the 30 frames, because then you don't have so much stress on your PC, you see. And it's working fine. I tell you, the 30 frames also what I'm playing now on the laptop, it's really acceptable. You see directly the CPU usage is less, also the GPU usage is less. So this is a thing what I really can accept, because I think especially if you open the frames, it's really also stress on your CPU. So if you have a lower CPU, don't try it. Monitor your temperatures, monitor your usage, monitor your power. I can only recommend. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I tried to sort out everything. Leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and yeah, so we see us next time. Bye bye.